Right, this is my new attempt at doing patch challenge 5 from the AE Modular forum. This was purely about using the sequence 16 sequencer, which at the original time of posting of the challenge was a new module. It's now, I think, a couple of years old, something like that. And there's several other modules that can sequence as well now. Probably the pick of the bunch is the Chi Euclid Grid, which is a third-party module, not made by Tangible Ways, made by Car, and that's probably the most versatile sequencer. But of course, they all, like any module, have different strengths and weaknesses. One of the things I love about the Sequence 16 is the fact that you can limit the notes and pick them. You pick them at the bottom of the module. I'll focus in on it. The bottom row of knobs, you can see the red pulses moving around them. That's telling you which note is playing. That's the selection of notes. I think it's 5 off the top of my head. And then you can also have a silence as another option. And there's an accent as well, which to be honest, I'd never use. So there you go. So I have got it set on a sequence of 16 notes. You can set it to 8, or by using the individual trig outs, which are the little row above the little row of sockets above the knobs. You can set different lengths, which I did for my last challenge. The Sequence 16, I thought rather than just have it do a normal rocking along, I decided to use my latest acquisition, which is that white module there, which is the Sloth made by Kirk, and apologies to Zeno if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but that's a kit module, and it provides slow modulation source, and you don't really have any control over it, which is actually adds to the fun, I think. It just does what it does, and what that is doing in this patch is changing the tempo, because I thought that's one of the best ways of just mucking everything about. And because to me, the point of this isn't to generate a great piece of music. The point is to look at ideas and learn your AE modular system. And I haven't spent that much time with it recently, so it was great to get back to doing one. I wanted to do more, but I'd got to the point where I thought, well, it's anything longer and it's just going to be dealing with little nuances that won't come over in a video. Like I wanted to wire in the biot, which is that this module here, this white module with the touch plates on it, and that's great fun for doing live stuff or just varying sounds a bit. So and next to that's the joystick, which I also like to use a lot, just really to add a bit of variation. So it's not a hugely complicated patch actually. The CV from the Sequence 16 goes to 2 oscillators, which I've then mixed together on another third-party module. This one here, the MM33, and this is made by Wonky Stuff. And it's what they call a matrix mixer. So you've got 3 inputs and 3 outputs, and you can select where the inputs go to which of the 3 outputs and how loudly. So I use that to combine the oscillators, but also use it to send them to 3 different audio routes. So the first one goes to the Nile filter, which is my favourite filter, mostly because you can CV control the resonance, so I play with that all the time. Having said that, I haven't done that in this patch, and I'll show you what that sounds like. Okay, so I'll turn that back down again. The second one just is a very simple sound. And all that is it's going to the wasp filter, and then it's going through the phaser. So it's not an awful lot going on, but I do like the AE modular phaser. Then the last one sounds like a dramatic mess, but it goes through the low pag, the low pass Vactrol filter gate thing, which to be honest isn't doing a lot, but then it goes into the multi effects, which is playing the tremolo verb program, and that has quite a funky sound, which you can hear. So that's the three things, so we'll put them all on together. One of the things I didn't say was that I used, to vary the frequency, the sloth controls the pitch of an oscillator, and then the oscillator is divided down, and I think it's the 128, I think it is, out. I use from the divider to control the tempo of the sequence 16. That idea of using a divider from an oscillator came from the forum, and this is one of the great things about the forum. There's little ideas you might not ever think of yourself, and are just really useful. The only other thing I've got going on is, as per recent times, I have got the racket drum synth, and that's just making random noises. Yeah, that little deep bass drummy sound, and that's controlled off the same clock, but the clock goes to the topograph, and then I'm using the Trig 2 out to trigger the bracket drum synth. And then of course you can vary when it goes by changing the maps with the map knobs, and also with the fill knob and the chaos knob. So basically it's about as random as you want it to get, really. If you made it to here, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments or on the AE Modular forum. Bye.